Sound check 1 2 3 4 5. Thank you, Graham. Right, good evening everybody. How are we all doing? Welcome back to Leeds, Bradford. Good old Leeds, Bradford. And welcome to the start of a new week. First day's done, pretty much. Work-wise anyway. So here we are up on the hill, up by the golf course. We're looking across the field. Runway 14's in use and is going to be for the rest of the evening. We've got a very stiff northeasterly breeze coming in. It's quite windy actually. Not expecting a busy stream looking at the arrivals board. I think a lot of tonight's stream is just going to be watching the passengers getting on and off like we are now. This Ryanair's just come in from Riga, 737-800, landed about 10 minutes ago. But yeah, what the heck, we'll have an hour or two up on the hill here, and well, hopefully we'll see a couple of planes. There is a German BizJet due in as well, about 7 o'clock. That's a little Hawker 750. The usual Aer Lingus, a couple of Ryanair's, a couple of Jet2s. And you never know, something else might turn up. If it doesn't, then it's just an excuse to be on the air, isn't it? Right, let me just load up the chat. Flying solo tonight, by the way. No Tom, I'm afraid, so go easy on me on the camera. HD8 is first in the chat. Marjolein, our supermodel in the Netherlands, is second in the chat. Hello to you both. Blue Sky LIVE-Aviation is third in the chat. Hey! Hello, Blue Sky. Hello, Nick, how you doing? Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. Shut up. Life with Jade, how you doing? Graham Tannehill, hello. Max 7411, hello to you. Dot Brownlow, hello Dot. Jane Clark, David Stocker, hello to you both. How's Laura Maloney doing? Sophie L, how are you doing as well? Devil's Advocate, good afternoon. Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Where are we? 5:30? It's afternoon. Becky Davies, good afternoon. Joshua Leclerc, how you doing? Connie Griffith in Canada, always puts the Canadian flag on. How you doing, buddy? Michael Forbes, big hello to you. Oh, Stuart Marshall, hello Stuart. I was in the Turkey at Goose Eye this afternoon for a week. Oh heck. Well, that's literally a stone's throw from our house. We live up in Oakworth. I know exactly where we actually went down there for a meal a couple of months back. It was very nice. Susan Bowskill, how are you doing, Susan? Lewis Heap, hello. Ollie Clark, how are you doing? Patrick Corsack, hello, Patrick. Jack Sims, how are you doing? Rab Bam, hello. Deborah Me, good evening, Deborah. Oh, good afternoon. Andy Foster's Travels, hello, how are you doing, buddy? Cheeseman, hello. Hammy Mam Travels, hello, Bob. Supermod Midnight Star, hello, Sarah. How's Scarborough today? Dave Billington, good evening, good afternoon. I can't, somewhere in between, aren't we? Good evening. Jules C, hello. Supermod Yvonne, hello Yvonne. Right, if I've missed you in the chat, just come in and tell me off in capitals. I think I'm up to date. Chat's flying by. Right, so let's get out of this camera. So these are the people just getting off from Riga. State of play, it's fairly quiet actually, I'm afraid. If we go to the left, there's the Eastern operating for KLM, Embraer E190, GCLSN is the reg. That landed about 20 minutes back. That will be going back to Amsterdam. And nothing else to the left actually, even stand 1's empty, so we'll go to the right. Back past the Ryanair. Stand 9's empty, stand 10's empty. That's the new terminal in the background. There's a couple more planes down here. Here we go. There's a Jet2 pushing back. And the only other plane that's in at the moment is Ryanair, which is a little bit further down. Other than that, there's nothing. Even the Eastern stands are empty. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planes in. That's it. Obviously, being on my own tonight, looking at the camera quite a bit and not looking at the screen, so there's a strong possibility I might miss a few things in the chat. Apologies if I do. I will try and keep my eye on it. I work in Ilkley, and obviously there's really not enough time on an evening for me to fly all the way back over to home to grab Tom and then come all the way back again. That'd literally take maybe best part of 2 hours to do that, so it's the only option is really just to fly up from work, which is a 15-minute drive. And I don't think Tom minds. He'll get a night on the Xbox. Poor lad was cooking yesterday. It was rather hot down at Manchester. Martin Naylor, how you doing, Martin? HD8, who was first in the chats. How you doing, pal? Says, when's your next hauls abroad? Funny you should say that. Tom's pestering me. He's got a couple of holidays coming up at school, so yeah, we'll watch this space. We might have to have a little trip out. Patrick says we've got a Wizz A321 Neo due at 7 o'clock, so that's around about the same time as the BizJet as well, so that's a good do. Cheers, Patrick. Mr. Checker too, hello, how are you doing? Deborah saying Ilkley's beautiful. It's yeah, it's not a bad little town. Jamie Pickles, hello. I certainly couldn't afford to live there. Millionaire's paradise. Carol Ann, hello Carol. And my mum travels. Bob, you're close, aren't you? You're close. Lives 3 miles from Ilkley. Does that make Bob semi-posh? Julie Schofield. Hello, Julie. How were the Jaffa cakes yesterday? Not great, to be honest. bit of a mess. Although it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. They were edible. Don't forget, guys, we're shooting through the fence again from this location. If you see any dark patches on the screen, that's what it is. Rob Gunn, how you doing? Pete Pedals and Players, how you doing, Pete? So it's come out off the ramp. That is taxiway in November. That is taxiing down now. That is the old runway, the old runway 28. Having a little race with a green van. Out onto the runway. You can see the windsock in the background as well. Pretty horizontal. It's very windy. Power Rangers Crystal Fury, hello to you. One of the Ryanairs has pushed and is about to taxi out as well. Paul Usher, good evening, Paul. Nathan Eccles, hello Nathan. Lee Fern 43, hello Lee. Lee W, hello Lee. So yeah, like I say, I'm probably definitely going to miss things in the chat tonight, so just if I do miss you, just type it in again. It won't be on purpose. There's the Ryanair taxiing out as well. That Ryanair is gonna have to hold there. Right, so Jet2 going out to Antalya in Turkey, 737-800. So we can probably follow this just till about it rotates, and then the fence is going to get in the way, I'm afraid. Just like that. Fantastic location for arrivals, but it's not the best for departures, I'm afraid. We can see them coming down the runway, see them lifting off, and that's it. Yeah, look at that windsock. Guys, let me know at your end which looks best. This is at a 500 shutter speed. This is at 750 shutter speed. Which is looking best at your end? Let me know. I'm umming and ahhing. That's on 750. Oh, that's on 1000. That's on 500. Does that look a bit too bright to you? I think that might be a bit too bright. That's 500. That's 750. Let me know. SJ Gibson, how are you doing? Naomi Garza, hello to you. We can see the ops car down there as well. He's got a nice view. Just behind the aircraft, there he is. $750, $750, $500, $500, $750. Come on, guys, make your mind up. $750, $750. Right, there's more $750s. We'll stick with $750. Much appreciated. I think we needed somewhere in between, didn't we? But the camera won't let me. Right, Patrick says the Jet2 was a bit bright. That was on 500, so we'll try this one on 750 then. Let's see what happens. Right, so this is Ryanair to Krakow. Here we go. Up and away. I have to keep it zoomed in because of the fence. Sorry, guys. Right, so that's the Eastern operating for KLM. That should be pushing back fairly soon. So we're just down to 2 aircraft now. There's only 2 aircraft in, that one and that one, side by side on the ramp. Mark Bright Spark, how you doing? Has everybody had a nice day, by the way? Back to Monday again. Oof. Soon come around these Mondays, don't they? Kyle, hello. Loza 747, hello, buddy. Paul Lusher says he's had 7.7 thousand views on his page. What's happened on your page? Was it you catch something interesting? But congratulations. Naomi says it's still morning in California. Whereabouts in California are you? Patrick says next arrival is a Ryanair in 15 minutes. Yeah, I think the arrivals and departures are going to be a bit few and far between today, so here we go, another Ryanair on the pushback. Number 737-800. The busiest part of this evening is around about 7 o'clock. We get to the BizJet, we get the Wizz and a couple of Aer Linguses as well. I think there's a couple of Jet2s due as well, and a Ryanair or two. So it's not going to be dead, but it's not Manchester. Gemma Proctor, good evening, Gemma. Yep, Paul Usher, I'll have a look. Riley Carter, hello Riley. Robert Wood, how are you doing, Robert? The ops guy. Oh, he's blowing his horn at the birds. Captain Logie, good afternoon. Going out to Paris, this Ryanair. Well, even though the temperature's rather on the warm side today, it's the wind is taking the edge off it. It's almost putting your jumper on the weather. It's been an absolute scorcher today down in Ilkley. Temperature got up to 25 degrees. Mr. Lanzarote, Alfie T, how you doing? Jacob Go, hello. Paul says, please give us a thumbs up, and I'll do the same on your channel, Paul, when I have a look. Michael, there's a good chance I might be here for that one at that time of day. So a fairly short flight, this one, down to Paris. Oops. Oh, that was the wind then that blew blowing the camera. Wow. Wow, we've had 100 likes already. Thanks, guys. So out onto the runway, that's taxiway Alpha that it's coming out of there. Make a right turn to backtrack, runway 14. Down around the loop and then line up. James Martin, hello James. John Hume, how are you doing, John? Lex, how are you doing, Lex? Lex from good old Leeds East. We like Leeds East. We'll be going there again. Lex, I think if it's alright with you, we'll come for the Spitfire. Adam, hello to you. Now then. It's not something you see very often down this path. A runner's just gone past. Lex saying, which day are we planning on coming for the Spitfire? Which day would you advise? The other guy in the tower, I've forgotten his name, was it Martin or David? I think it was Martin, wasn't it? Said Monday might be a bit quiet, so I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. Certainly not the Sunday, because we're going to Manchester that day. I believe the Global A380 is in, so it'll be, yeah, I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. Steve Jones, hello Steve. Patrick says the next Ryanair is 10 minutes out. Right, here we go, Ryanair to Paris. Wow, that's light. Was very light, wow. Eastern pushing back for Amsterdam. Lex says it was Martin. Yeah, I keep getting mixed up with me. I see so many names in the chat. I do get mixed up with people. And I think, yeah, Lex, it would be the Tuesday, the 27th-ish. I think it'd be the 27th. Hi, Flying Aviation, how are you doing? Right, I'm afraid it's time to put the jumper on, it's a bit chilly. I very nearly left it in the car. I thought I won't need it. I'm glad I brought it now. Captain Logie says, I've got any Jaffa cakes? I have, they're in the car. It's the melted ones in the car. There's still a few left. Jaffa smudges. Are we allowed to do the KLM emoji for this one? It is operating for KLM. Paul Stanley, how are you doing, Paul? Laura G, hello Laura. Thank you, Lex. The bad news, guys, is once this aircraft goes, there's nothing in. It is quite rare to see, actually, at Leeds. There's normally something, but even parked up remotely. But once this goes, there'll be nothing. Thankfully, we do have a Ryanair inbound. Rob Higham, hello. Sandy B, hello Sandy. I said hello to Carol Ann. How are you doing, Carol? Lisa Donald. Hello, Lisa. Ah. Michael says there's a little KLM sticker on there somewhere. I can't see it on my little screen. I'll take your word for it. Must admit, I preferred seeing the KLM in the proper KLM livery to this Eastern. It's a bit of a dull colour scheme. Will it backtrack? Will it take it from Alpha? Doing the backtrack. Adrian Burrows, hello Adrian. Alan Hargreaves, hello Alan. Lee asking why they're actually using Easterns. I believe is it an aircraft shortage? Not too sure. Can see an aircraft on approach, quite a few miles out. That'll be the Ryanair. Don't think this Eastern is going to get out in time actually. I'm surprised if it does. Is it going? Oh, it is. Right, Eastern, you're going to have to get your skates on. Landing traffic. There. Quite a tight one. Gives you a good idea of where I'm stood actually. We'll zoom in again once he starts the backtrack. Slightly went past taxiway Delta. Oh, real strong smell of aviation fuel. Yeah, so just for about 30 seconds there we had no aircraft in. Which is quite rare. Parking up on, I think that's stand number 9. Dazman616, hello Daz. Danny Talk Sport, very good evening. John Driscoll, how are you doing? Daniel Warren, hello Daniel. G-Dog, hello. Ruth, Mrs. Hawker, hello Ruth, how are you? Patrick says we've got one of the our based light aircraft coming back in 10 minutes. Michael says the private jet is delayed until 8:15. That is a German Hawker 750, I think. Don't forget, we've got a nice Wizz tonight as well, an A321neo. That'll be nice to see. I think that's about 7 o'clock-ish as well, maybe just a bit after. Paul Mountain, hello Paul. Yeah, the new terminal's coming on well. It's it's opening very soon actually. Oh, Robert Wood with the jokes. Oh. Very good. So yeah, that's the only aircraft in the airport. Nothing on multi-flight, nothing on the ramp, nothing on the eastern ramps. Just this one Ryanair. Got a little light aircraft coming in. Let's spin it round. I think this is the one that Patrick mentioned a few minutes ago. Where are you? There you are. Could be interesting, it's quite windy. Whoa! Wow! Thought he might struggle in this wind. My goodness. Bet that woke him up. Go around, try again. Yeah, Yvonne says, ouch! Yeah, I felt that one as well. See the passengers getting off. Isaac, hello. Ooh, Jody, just scroll back about 30 seconds. That was a bit of a sketchy landing from the light aircraft. Captain Logie says that hurt. Yeah, I'll have a sore bum in the morning, won't there? Mr. B, out and about, hello. Michael, behave. The wind is quite strong, and it's not totally straight across the runway, but it's a definite crosswind coming from the northeast. Melissa Jackson Bailey, hello to you. Gemma asking me about the Jaffa cakes as well. There's a few in the car, but they're a bit on the melted side. Yeah, Life with Jade says at least he tried. They'll be back round for another go. Naomi, we had this conversation yesterday. Are Jaffa cakes good with ice cream? And a lot of people said yes. Something I've never tried. Aviation for life. Hello, how are you doing? Patrick says it's coming round again. Can't see it at the moment. Still must be going downwind. Hello, hello, hello. We're being watched. Hello, Mr. Up Sky. Oh, he's seen us. He's off. Says he's not pointing that camera at me, mate. Right, here comes the little plane, coming round for another go. Let's see how he does this time. Say he, could be a she. Where are you? There you are. Definitely wobbling in the wind. That's better. Oh, going up again. I think these must be planned go-arounds or touch and goes, which is good for us. It's giving us something to watch while there's not much happening. Not messing about with the passengers. Passengers off. The other passengers are ready to get on. Naomi says, poor little fella. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd like to fly in a little plane like that when it's fairly windy. You'd have to have a strong stomach. HD8 says they haven't had time to vac the plane out. On Ryanair? Do they do that on Ryanair? No, Sandy B saying Ryanair don't waste any time, do they? Certainly don't. Okay, Bacon, good evening. Yeah, Deborah May's been up. I think, yeah, Deborah's son's a pilot, and yeah, also you've been up, and not for the faint-hearted. Oh, very jealous. Ocean Beach, Steve, good evening. Karen Hayes there as well. Hello Karen, how are you doing? I'll keep my eye open for that little plane as well. It might come around and do another touch and go. Noel J, good evening, how are you doing? Anybody going to give us a wave? Jason Suresh, how are you doing, pal? Jason saying, does anyone know when the new terminal's going to open? It's a couple of weeks away. It's sometime in June. Maybe a month away. I think it was originally planned for May, but they've put it back a month, so it's going to open in June apparently. Did see some pictures on the online the other day inside as well. It's looking very nice. Deborah, was you really gripping it? Spinning around, that little plane's coming back again. It's like being at Leeds East again. Going again. Giant coin stacks, hello. Mr. S, random consumer, very good evening. Yeah, Michael says must be practicing. Yeah, definitely. That first one though was a bit on the sketchy side, wasn't it? David Hill, hello to you. Robert Hilton, hello Robert. Very close to 200 likes as well. I can't thank you guys enough, that is very kind. Especially with Tom missing. Roof, thank you, very kind. Absolutely glorious evening, by the way, guys. Apart from the wind, I'm just looking from horizon to horizon. There is not a single cloud in the sky. It's absolutely glorious. Paul says we've got a Ryanair 9 minutes out. Thank you. Deborah Mullard, hello Deborah. Jake, how are you doing, Jake? Jake says I can see a fox. Where? Whereabouts? I'll zoom in if we can... Can't see it. Connie, take care. Anybody else seen a fox? Oh, I think I see it. Let's go into digital zoom. Is it it down there. Yeah, that's a big one. Not seen the old fox for quite a long time. Zoom in a bit more, but we're really going to lose the quality. That's on, yeah, crazy zoom, hyper zoom. Well, that's lovely to see, isn't it? It's not every day we see the fox. Whoa, did I just see it jump? Sure, I just saw it jump. Oh, Roof's found a fox emoji. Yeah, pay attention, Mick, Nick. Busy watching foxes. Missing the little plane. Sorry, guys. Looks like this one might be a full stop landing. Yep, turning off. Going back to multi-flight. Is the fox still there? Alright, so we should have a Ryanair coming in a couple of minutes' time. I've lost the fox, guys. I'm not sure where it's gone. Nope. It's below the red and white barriers. Below them. Well, this Ryanair should be nearly ready to push back. We've got the other Ryanair on approach as well. I can just see it in the distance. Let's swing this camera around. Not had a chance to look on flight radar. I'm not sure where this is coming in from. Stuart Lawson, hello Stuart. From Alicante, thank you. That one is a 738 MAX. Follow this one back to the terminal, then come back into the chat. Excuse me. Got some golfers behind us, so I might just have to be quiet while they're on the tee. Alright, another aircraft on finals as well. A couple of miles out, we'll just follow this one back right onto stand. Patrick says Jet2. It's Jet2 on finals. Okay, let's spin it round. When I can find it, there we go. Get nothing for ages, then two come at once. Whoop, wobbling. Looking forward to seeing how the Wizz handles the crosswind later on. I will come back into the chat in just a minute, guys. I do apologise if I'm missing anything. Right, looks like they're sending that Jet2 off down to the eastern end. Ryanair's pushed. Patrick says Aer Lingus is 5 minutes out. JC Adept, hello to you. Sandy B, we have foxes. John Walton, hello John, how you doing, pal? Tony Else, good evening Tony. Jet Display Pilot, big hello to you. Yeah, I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. Let us know if I have. Typical, isn't it? I just put flight radar on to see where it was going and it started taxiing away. Somebody help me out in the chat. Where's this one going? Save me a job. Anthony Peel, good evening to you. Patrick says Dublin. It's Dublin. It's going out to Dublin. Thank you, Patrick. Ma B, hello to you. Yeah, so Ryanair to Dublin. Thanks, guys. Vahid, hello to you. Very good evening. Noel J has joined the membership. Thank you, buddy. Welcome on board. Come into the chat and play with them emojis. Very kind, thank you. Turn and burn, here we go. What's going on down there with all the fire trucks? They're related to the Jet2 landing? Anybody heard anything on the scanner? We'll come back to that. We've got Aer Lingus on finals. Let's see how Aer Lingus ATR 72 handles the wind. Should have two Aer Linguses this evening, one from Dublin, one from Belfast. Rob Riley. Hello, Rob. Alright, that is on to stand. Let's go back down to the Jet2 and see what these fire trucks are up to. Must be there for a reason. They don't normally park there. Patrick says the next arrival is going to be the Wizz A321 Neo. That will be very nice to see. Bob, I'm just reading your comments about the editing the videos, 4K videos. Yeah, it's taking age. That is the one good thing about live streaming. You don't have any editing to do when you get home. JC Adept says, can I get a zoom in of the fire trucks? Yeah, go on then, let's... I'm afraid it'll be digital. And that's max zoom on the... without going digital. Just, anybody that's just joined, let's just show you just how far away we are. Let's come right back behind the fence. Here we go. So that's how we are, behind the fence. In we go with the zoom. Going in. So that's maximum zoom. If we go digital, that's sometimes 2. You can see the image quality starts to degrade, and if you go on to times 5, whoa, we're really going in there, aren't we? But look at that. And if we go on to times 10, you can see up his nose. Fredio, hello. Mr. Parkrun, Dan Fretwell, hello Dan. Arthur Clark, hello Arthur. Somebody's just done a bad shot. Shout of 4. David Walls, hello David. Marb says, what's the camera? We're on a Panasonic camcorder. Thankfully, the golfers are firing away from my direction. Ooh, Michael, I'd better not. See the Aer Lingus in the background? Passengers getting on the Ryanair. Just one of the fire engines has gone back, the other one's still bound down by the Jet2. Jeffrey Dingle, hello! Cine2222, hello to you. Lurking, not working, how are you doing? Very good evening. If you wonder why I do little coughs sometime, I'm trying to hide the golfers' voices who are swearing behind us. I don't want it to come over the on the camera. It's amazing the language they come out with when they do a bad shot. Adrian Burrows saying any plans for a DSLR with a good lens. That's something for the future maybe. But yeah, to actually go better than what we've got now, you'd be talking many thousands. So that is a long way off. Some of the streamers down at Manchester, their setups like into double figure thousands. It's quite mind-boggling. Yvonne says I can do the bleeping for you. You need one of them bleeping machines, don't I? Hope that didn't come through. There was two lads. Yeah, some fruity language. Mike Hewitt, hello Mike, how are you doing? Is the picture looking okay, guys? Let me know in the chat. It's that time of day when the bright things look very bright and everything else looks rather dark. It's a bit of a tricky one just to get the settings just right. Patrick says Aer Lingus is on finals. Must be a long way out, I can't see it at the moment. So the first Aer Lingus was from Dublin, the one on the ILS, so I can just see it's a long way out. It's coming in from Belfast. Behind the Aer Lingus, right behind it actually, is a Jet2 737-300. One of the old bangers coming in from Paris. And right behind that as well, so we've got 3 inbounds. Right behind that is the Wizz. So a nice flurry of arrivals coming up. Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw you guys putting the fox emoji in there. It is, look. If it's the same one, it's wandered off quite a long way. You see the power of emojis. I wouldn't have seen that unless you guys put the emojis in there. We'll spin it round for the Aer Lingus in a second. It's still quite a few miles out. Right, here we go, Aer Lingus from Belfast. ATR 72. We'll spin it round for the next arrival, which is Jet2 from Paris. So this is a 737-300. And then behind this we've got probably the star of the stream, the Wizz. We should also have the BizJet, that shouldn't be too far out. German Hawker. Although I think somebody said it was delayed a little bit, maybe till about 7:45, so that might be another, maybe half an hour out. The wind has died down a little bit. It's not as windy as earlier on. There still is a stiff crosswind. Right, we'll let that one go. We've got the Wizz next to land. When I can find it, there it is. I think this is coming in from Cluj. I feel like I'm neglecting the chat a bit at the moment, but it's we're having a little busy spell, aren't we? Sorry guys, I'll be back in when I can. That has gone right to the end. We'll pick that up again once he turns around and comes back. In the meantime, Ryanair has pushed. Wizz is just turning around. It's just a shame we can't see it down at the far end, isn't it? Just seen out of the corner of my eye as well, we've had 300 likes. Wow, thanks guys. Joanne Ingham, hello Joanne. Wizz is just starting the backtrack. Here it comes. Now, where are they going to park the Wizz? Looks to be going in for either stand number 8 or 9. John Lister. Hello, John. John must be down in Keighley. Bus driver, good evening, how are you doing? Hawk K, good evening, Hawk. Apologies guys, I've not been in the chat for ages, I've been on the camera. I do apologise if I've missed anybody. Janet Littlewood, hello Janet. Ryanair Max just looks about nearly ready to taxi. Sounds like one of the Aer Lingus ATRs might be starting up as well. That's been a very quick turnaround. Mick Best. Hello, Mick. Somebody in the chat needs to let me know where this aircraft's going. I've not had a chance to have a look on a flight radar. HD8, take care. Here we go. Sorry guys, 2 secs. There we go. Get the settings right. I was using an ND filter, but it's that time of day. It probably looks a bit better with it off now. Oh, there goes the other fire engine. And Claire Warsnop. Hello, Claire. Adrian says the Biz is getting closer, just coming over Huddersfield, so that's probably about 5 minutes out. So this will be the Dublin flight. can see the windsock still blowing a gale. Well, maybe not quite a gale, but it's still windy. Now, taking it short, yes. Right, I see an aircraft on approach. Where is it? It's down there somewhere. There. Alright, so this is Jet2 from Paphos, which means it will be an 800 series 737. Do have the BizJet on finals as well, I think. I'm looking, I can't see it, it's still a few miles out. My big toe, hello to you. John K, hello, John. Guys, I've missed a few things in the... I can see I've missed a few memberships as well. I will come back to them in a second, guys, as soon as I get a minute. I'll scroll back up and see what I've missed. Paul Usher sent a Blue Sky membership. Thanks, Paul. Nicola Davis got that one. Paul, many thanks, buddy. It's very kind. And Marjolein sent the other. Thank you, Marjolein. Supermod in the Netherlands. Chris G-Man got that one. Congrats to you. Marjolein, thank you. And Paul, thank you. Very kind, much appreciated. I hope I've not missed anybody in the chat. Right, let's spin it round for the BizJet. I think this is the only biz we're going to see today. Press the right button, you wally. So this is a German Hawker 750. According to Flight Radar, this is going back out again this evening. Off the top of my head, I think it was Liège it's going to. Not sure where it's coming in from. Very nice. Oops, it is. Apologies on my panning, guys, that's pretty shocking. It's not up to Tom's standard, is it? Like I said earlier, we are shooting behind a fence, hence I'm having to keep it zoomed in, which does make the panning even harder. Looks like that's going to disappear behind the grass banking and go up somewhere near the hangar door. It has indeed. That's nice to see. Karen says I'm doing a grand job. Are you telling fibs again, Karen? I did feel to struggle with that one, I don't know why. William Johnson, hello, how are you doing? Sinera, hello Sinera. Spurs Attack, hello to you. Spurs Attack says 26 days and counting till he flies out. John Kenneth Williams, good evening, John. William says it's been a cracking day in Cumbria. Yeah, it's been very nice down here as well. 26 degrees we had this afternoon. Door Explorer, hello. Over in Cookridge, that's just to the side of us. Right, so state of play at the moment, we've got Aer Lingus, that's the Belfast flight, nothing to the left of that one. The Wizz Air 321neo, sadly that is the largest aircraft that we get here at Leeds. It's pretty poor, isn't it, really, when we consider, when we think about what we've had in the past. And then there's just 3 more Jet2s. Uno, dos, tres. Heather Ruan, hello Heather. John says him and his lass are going to York tomorrow. Have a nice day out. Yeah, looking at the forecast, this weather's in for the next couple of weeks, I think. Temperatures up around the 20 mark. It's very nice, isn't it? We seem to have missed spring somehow. We've gone straight from winter into summer. Squirrel, how are you doing? Thanks, Karen. Missing my little buddy. Yeah, Martin's saying I got to York Minster from here last time. I'm looking now in the distance and there is some, it's quite hazy actually once you look a bit further. Can't see it today. Here comes all the passengers for the Wizz. George Fitzgibbon. Hello, George. That's the ops guy. He's just giving us a wave and a beep beep. He's spotted us. There he goes, look. How you doing, buddy? Looks to be plenty of passengers. I've seen some of the figures for the Wizz flights. They do seem to be doing well. I think this Aer Lingus is just about ready to push. Wow, Jeffrey, you're going back a few years there. There we go, pushing back for Belfast. Boom, right into the evening sun. Farang Travels. Hello buddy, how are you doing? George says his lad's friend used to do the pushbacks at Liverpool. Yeah, but it's a great job, that. I wonder if this ATR will take it short as well. Ian Rigg, good evening Ian. Excuse me. To backtrack or not to backtrack? Nearly fooled me for a second there, but yeah, not backtracking. So that's two we've had. Not taking the backtrack. Sometimes do, they sometimes don't. If you have just joined and you're wondering why didn't you follow it out, we're hiding behind a big fence. Sarah says scroll back. Right, just a second. Sarah says, Nick, we have a couple of birthdays on Sunday. You need to... Oh, the birthday hat and glasses for the stream. Let me just scroll back up a bit more. Oh, it's Marjolein's birthday. 51. Goodness me. Ooh. Nudging in front of me there, Marjolein. And Adrian Burrows as well. Right. We will put the birthday hat and silly glasses in the bag. Hashtag, how are you doing? Adam, good evening to you. Michael Crowther, hello Michael. And anybody else I might have missed, probably have. A very good evening to you all. Sadly, we are approaching the end of the stream. I would have stood here a bit longer actually, but might just get to see this Wizz go if we're lucky. It's battery life today. Silly me, went and left the big battery in the car. I thought I'd have enough for this evening, and I haven't. Might just be able to get this Wizz if we're lucky, if he gets his skates on. Oh, I recognise that name, Wayne Meller. Hello, Wayne. Wayne is climbing Snowdon tomorrow. Good luck with that, Wayne. I hope you have a lovely day out, pal. Make sure you get to the top. Make sure you get back down again in one piece. Take plenty of pictures. Has anybody else in the chat been up Snowdon? Is there anything he needs to be aware of? Dasman says, wow, we're nearly at 400 likes. Wow, thanks guys. So everything's pretty quiet at the moment. The BizJet that arrived, little German Hawker, that's got its APU running. That is going back out again later on. This Wizz looks like it's almost ready to push back. And then we've got 3 more Jet2s down the far end, which are probably in for the night. Liam Garrett says, zoom out a little. Yeah, there you go, now you can see what I see. That's where I'm stood. Ah, beacon's on. Heather's been up Snowdon twice. Oh, on the train? That's cheating. Come on, Wizz, push back. We're getting low on battery life here. Wow, Hashtag says, I went up Scarfell when it was 10 metres visibility. Oh, I've been there. I've got that t-shirt. I've been up there when it's been like that. And it was about -5 on top as well. It was horrible. Right, here we go. Wizz on the push. A321neo going back out to Cluj. Seems like they've turned that around pretty quickly. Dot says we've hit 400 likes. Thank you very much, guys. That's really kind. It helps the channel as well, so a massive thank you. Jamie, good evening. Yeah, very, very kind and much appreciated. KC, hello. Thank you, Graham. Alan Bewley, hello, Alan. Fire alarm test. Oh, Adrian. Jody says, what's that noise? If you meant the siren, it was the fire alarm test. If you mean the sound of a hairdryer, that's the A321 starting up. 64 Gorilla, hello, how are you doing? Oh, says as near as I get to a holiday. Andrea Bewley, hello, how are you doing? Says, what's the largest plane that can... Well, the largest plane that has landed at Leeds Bradford is a 747-300 series. There's never been a 400 or an 800. I think there's been a 100, a 200 and a 300, but they are the largest aircraft that have been in here. I think the 747-300 was French Corsair, I think it was. Heather's probably the person to ask on that one. She's well clued up on all that sort of stuff. Michelle Meller as well. How are you doing, Michelle? They're off on holiday. Flying out to Parma on Sunday. Hope you have a fantastic holiday, by the way. Wayne was showing us a video today of Mallorca and it was chucking it down. So I hope that clears up for you. Alright, I'm just out of the chat for a few minutes while I follow this one. Hashtag says, is there a golf course behind us? There is indeed. It's literally 5 metres away from me. There's the airport fence, there's this path, and then there's the golf course fence. This is going to be the last one from me for today, guys. Battery's just about dead. Thank you, Claire. Mr. S, random consumer, thank you. Janet, thank you. Okie dokie, right, Wizz to Cluj, A321 Neo. Cheers, John. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, everybody with the kind comments in the chat, thank you very much. Right, here we go. Right, well that's it then. The airport is just about empty. Nothing by the terminal. And if we zoom down to the yeah, just them three aircraft down there, down the eastern end. So I will leave the camera pointing down there while I come and say goodbye to everybody. So many thanks for watching, guys. Moderators, a huge thank you for being there. As per usual, you guys are amazing. And yeah, we have our super mod's birthday coming up this weekend. $413 likes for a little Leeds stream on an evening. I can't thank you enough. That's very kind. And there's been a couple of gifted memberships and a few memberships taken out as well. So a whopping thank you for that. That's very kind. Right, I will try to come on again at some time this week, one evening. I think Tom was mentioning maybe trying to come on Friday again as well. It is my stepdad's birthday on Wednesday, so happy birthday to you. We are going out for tea, so we definitely won't be here on Wednesday. And apart from that, we'll be live again next weekend. Right, so I'd better shut this thing down before it shuts itself down. Right, guys, take care. Enjoy what's left of the day, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully Tom will be back behind the camera as well. Alright, take care folks, bye now.